And we're back here. We're gonna eat now.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes, of course. So it is time for us to feature cooking from Stone Grill. And we also, because we are at the Radisson, I mean, the Baymen Tavern is just right upstairs. We pulled Gilbert out a bit early at Bartender, of course.
And it's Fun Friday, so why not?
And the Easter is closer. Chef Roy, now you're going to be doing something special for us, right?
Yes, today we'll be doing tuna crusted tuna with peppercorn crusted and some kosher salt, sea salt. It's very unique to our new menu that we are creating here at the Radisson Resort. It's a more healthy, leaner type of cuisine we are trying to move into. A lot of people are trying to get into eating more healthy, hence our menu tailored towards that.
Yeah.
And today we'll be doing something exciting for you, cooking on a sizzling hot stone, which is heated up over 850 degrees Fahrenheit.
Now, this is the cool thing about coming to Stone Grill, right? So tell me a little bit about, I mean, people come and they order something, then they realize it's going to cook right in front of them.
They're excited about it, and the unique thing about it is that on our menu, we created this little thing, and it's a cook your own food. Basically, we're telling them they know that they're cooking the food. We do all the groundwork, prepare it together, but they now are going to cook the meat to their desired temperature. Because it's on the stones, they allowed it to cook to the temperature that they want it to be cooked. If they want it to cook rare, medium rare, they have that chance to cook their food there. So that's the unique thing about it in this Stone Grill atmosphere.
For people who don't know how to cook, you give them some guidance when to
For
stop.
sure, for sure.
Just making sure.
Definitely, our servers, when they serve the meal at the table, they will instruct them, tell them about how to cook, and as well as they give them the spatula that they use to turn it. They give them all the detailed instruction in such regards.
So you feature meats, but you also feature fish.
Yes, we do. And we also are into creating a lot of vegetarian menus here. And a lot of people are trying to eat healthy. And as myself, who someone doesn't eat meat, I try to promote it. As a chef, I try to promote it. And hence, a lot of our menus are moving in that direction to cater for people. Because most time, people who are vegetarian tends to get left out. You go somewhere to dine, you're looking around, can't find something to eat. I face that challenge.
Or you order.
Also, I think people, when they hear vegetarian or vegan, they automatically assume it's not going to be, tasty.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Or you get rabbit food.
Exactly.
Right? Like iceberg lettuce and shredded carrots.
And there's so many things that you can prepare vegetarian, and it's gonna be just as great as the meat that your people would have out there.
Do you eat fish?
Yes, I do eat fish.
Okay.
I do eat fish, hence that's the reason why I'm doing the tuna. And the tuna is unique to us here. First time having it on our menu.
Yeah.
And we want to let the public knows about the tuna that we have here and the Belizean crowd, and hope they can come in and gravitate. And the people who are jogging along the jogging path, walking, they just popped in, look at our menu, see what we have, because we catered for them, the ones who are trying to keep fit. We have food that they can have. And
so the tuna is caught locally in Belize, and we do have delicious tuna, but some people are accustomed to just canned tuna. How different is it going to taste?
It's going to taste more unique because it's fresh compared to the tuna in the can, which is already processed. And this is fresh. So this is fresh. That makes a big difference with food. I always talk about using fresh products compared to processed food.
All right. So how do we get started?
Okay, first I have my salad here. These are the sides which goes with my tuna. So it's a wonderful mixture of local, everything here is local. We have the nice local mixed lettuce, the orange segment from the orange. Here we have some grilled zucchini, we have some grilled yellow squash. Our local corn, which I had great flavor for. I grilled it, marinated and grilled. Then here I have apple and roasted corn salsa, which is unique to the fish. As you looked here, I have nothing here that contains butter and all those, so it's really healthy style. Here I use our local ginger along with the balsamic to make a great reduction. It's good for salad as well as it complements the fish also.
So this is your dressing?
Right.
Okay.
And it goes well with the fish as well as with your salad. So it's twofold to the dressing which we have here.
All right. And main course.
Main course is a tuna, so I'm excited.
Snap and it appears?
Yeah. And we will have it comes out now for us so we can have it.
So, and there's a reason we're just bringing it out now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because of the stone, you don't want to have it sit here and lose the temperature. You want it sizzling hot, coming straight out of that oven. Normally, we turn on the oven from 7 in the morning to have it ready for lunch at 12 o'clock. So it has to be turned on that early so the stones can be real hot.
So we're gonna get it at maximum heat.
Maximum heat.
And we're gonna do the actual cooking. This is what will happen when you order here at Stone Grill.
Definitely.
Okay, interesting to see. Now, is there anything special about how you cook tuna?
Yes, there's a lot of unique things about cooking tuna. Tuna is a meat, it's very lean, it's dried out very easily, hence the reason why it's easy to, they use it to make the canned tuna. So therefore, it can be cooked for anywhere from a temperature of rare. You don't want to use tuna and cook it anywhere past medium, otherwise it's going to be extremely dried and it's rubbery and tough.
Yeah.
Hence the reason you cook it to about medium, somewhere about here, you know, just a little bit on the medium if you don't want it that red inside.
You
But
obviously
I
been
recommend
acclimatized
medium.
to
Exactly.
Belizean culture,
Exactly.
right? And you know what we say, if you no bunny, no done.
Very familiar with that. I remember the first time I heard one of my team members said that to me and I was like, wow.
But then, okay, so how do you guide them into understanding that they can eat something medium, rare, or medium rare, and that's okay?
Well, it's a cultural thing based on from different countries to different countries. I know we have similar culture in Jamaica, where I'm from, where we eat our food well done. And it's same here in Belize. It's just to educate the people about the process of cooking. And when you overcook your meat, you lose the nutrients which is in it. And a lot of people does not understand that. You overcook the meat, most of the nutrients is gone.
And in fact, you eat raw tuna.
Yeah.
You can eat it completely raw.
It's not necessarily completely raw, but we do it in a marinating form. It's a process of cooking, but not with heat.
Yeah.
It's cooked with the lime juice or the vinegar. That's a cooking process also, which helps to cook the tuna in such regards.
So now you will officially have tuna on your menu. We have a sufficient supply to be able to do that.
Yes, we do.
We got to tell the fishermen go out and fish more.
We have been doing quite well so far with our tuna, getting our supplies, and we're happy with most of our, all our seafood are local.
Yeah.
All our meat actually are local that we got here.
Chef Roy, there were some fishermen waiting at home so that their wife could hear you say, we need you to go get more tuna.
Oh yeah, there are times when we have to go there. There are times when we have to go out there and hustle to get some real nice fish, you know. But that's what makes it unique as a chef. You go out there and you choose the best product for your guests, and that's what I love about my job.
Okay. Get that Stone Grill out here in just a few. They're making sure that it's the right temperature, but you also have Gilbert over there with you.
So we have Gilbert with the drinks. Yeah, so what are we going to be making today?
Today we are featuring some cocktails getting ready for the summer. We are featuring a coconut mojito, and I tried to go a little vegan with drinks, like how the chef said. We have a vegan menu, so I'm doing a cucumber margarita.
Very
refreshing,
healthy.
Very healthy.
See, I love when the drinks have fruits or vegetables, because then you're drinking something healthy,
Yeah.
right?
At least you
Getting
can play
my
that-
fruit and veggie count for the day.
Yeah.
Getting the fruit, veggies, yeah, that's correct. You know,
Even
if you're not eating, maybe you will be drinking. I think, yeah.
All right,
So what are we going to...
So
it's coming. Well, before we start there, our Stone Grill is ready. So let's check out this process. As we said, it has to be as hot as possible. So you guide us through what you're going to do.
Okay, here the stone is sizzling hot. What we normally do, we get the fish on it, and the guests would have their spatula which they use to cook the meat here on the stones. As we speak, my tuna here is already marinated. You know, just to get that flavor in it. It has all that herbs and local spices that I've used. I'm pretty much big on using local herbs and spices that we all produce here in Belize. I love using them. So it's already had a crust. I use here, this is the peppercorn. I use a fresh peppercorn. So I cracked it on it. When you use fresh products, the flavor in your food comes out more. Here I'm using some sea salt, kosher salt. The purpose for using this, it's very low in iodine and sodium. It's a coarse type of salt. It coats the outer part of the meat, which helps it to keeps the moisture inside while it's cooking, and it doesn't dry out easily. It's sold locally in the stores here, so people can go out and purchase it.
So are we like on a clock here? We got to get the meat on as fast as possible, or how does it work?
Okay, as we speak, I'm gonna get the meat onto the grill now.
Ooh.
And it smells good.
Oh.
So here I have some marinated herb, veg, which goes on top of it.
I wish I could smell it.
If you could smell this. Okay, I know garlic's there. I smell garlic.
Garlic is there. It has cilantro. It has onion. It has ginger. It has I have basil also, and
So you just grind these up and pack it on.
they're all chopped.
Okay.
Fresh.
No, I mean the seasoning on the fish.
Yeah, I crack just like I do with the peppercorn meal, but because I wanted to get ahead of my time,
Okay.
so I crack the peppercorn before. But normally I would use this just when I'm preparing it to get it on top, so it coats nicely, and as well as the salt which will be on it. But we don't do this until we are ready to serve it to our guests. So as it is now, the guests would have this presented to them on their table, and they will monitor it while they're probably having their drink or having some salad and talking to their associate or their friends or their partner who they are dining with.
How long would it take to
Yeah.
cook?
Well, it depends on the temperature that you really wanted to cook it to, and depends on how thick your tuna is cut.
So would someone come and tell you, okay, I think that's enough now, or
Yeah, if it depends on what the guests want, because they literally cooks it for themselves. They literally cooks it for themselves, so they would be here with it, and they'll be looking at it and checking it, see if it's okay. If they want it to turn on the other side, they will just do whatever they need to do, and then flip it over. And then flip it over. And as I said previously, tuna is something you do not want to overcook.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to get very dry.
I just wish you could smell this at home. Now you did put some oil.
Yes,
Right,
it
so
did
it
put
won't
some
stick
oil
to
on
the
it so it
stone.
doesn't stick. So the oil was marinated with the fish so it doesn't stick to the stone. That also helps when you marinated it. Helps to tenderize it. The oil helps to tenderize meat when you're cooking.
Oh my gosh.
Another unique thing about this, cooking outside here, the guests are excited that they're cooking their own food. I mean, I'm going to a restaurant and I have to cook my own food,
Yeah.
which is what makes it unique.
and do you have to
here.
make reservations to come since you're cooking?
No,
the
you
food
don't have
now?
to make reservation. You don't have to make reservation to have it, because normally it comes just like regular. You place your order. All our stuff are prepped already and they're ready to go. So once you place an order, the server takes it. All our meats are there. We are ready to fire it up for you.
And the thing is, while cooking on the stone grill is cool, clearly, you're sitting and watching your food cook in front of you, but it's also a healthy way to prepare your meals.
Certainly, that's one of the unique thing about it. It's not being fried. It's not going in oil. It's naturally cooked, and it doesn't have a lot of fat in it in terms of
as
while you're
healthy as it
cooking.
gets.
It's healthy. It's cooking on stone, which is very unique. And I think we're the only restaurant in Belize that has this type of concept.
Yeah, it's
Hence,
very unique.
We are very unique. We stand out above the rest in such regards.
Okay, so what would take the longest time to cook? Because I know if somebody comes in and I don't know, I'm hungry, I want the meal to be finished, maybe it's going to be too long. But what's the average time?
Well, basically, it all depends on the type of meat. We
Yeah.
do a lot of seafood and beef food probably, and again, it depends on the temperature
Yeah.
that one wants their beef to be cooked. Or pork, I would say, would have taken the longest time, because most people, generally, time gone by, pork has to be well done. Now you can cook it to a temperature of medium
There's
well.
no
and
rare
the reason,
pork.
And the reason for cooking pork now is because of how the pigs are farmed,
Yeah.
in terms of what they're feeding them on.
Yeah.
But pork, I would say, clearly would what takes the longer time
About
to
how
cook.
long?
10
Okay.
minutes and
Oh,
8
that's not so
10
bad.
minutes, which is not bad.
Yeah.
And again, it depends on the texture of the pork and how thick it is being cooked. It's being cooked, and the desired of the person who is
Yeah.
going to have it.
So how long approximately would we have to wait for this?
Well, this is ready
hungry,
as it is
Charlie.
now. This is ready as it is now.
Let's
If
do
we're gonna
it.
have it like medium rare, this is ready as it is, where we can
Medium rare is good
we
for
can
me.
bite into it.
There's
And
that pretty pink.
Another unique thing about it, just like I'm cutting it this way, you could cut it with your knife, and while you're there having your glass of wine or sipping on your drink, you could turn it on the other side. So if you want it more well done, then you can have it that way. We also do mixed grill. When you come here, mixed grill contains something from the sea, which is surf and turf. It's something from the sea, something from the ocean. So it's shrimp, fish, and steak that goes on it. We also do fajitas, which is chicken and beef
Yeah.
fajitas here. But we're really pushing to encourage people to eat healthy, hence most of our dishes are prepared in that manner where they are very healthy in such regards.
So
Not
you
a lot
get
of frying, not a lot of...
A cheat meal without really cheating.
Yes, you do. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'm just sorry that there's not smell-o-vision yet, because you cannot begin to understand how good this smells.
As we speak, we're...
It's done.
For those who want
Yeah.
to have it, as I said, do not cook your tuna anything past medium, because you're just going to kill it.
Yeah.
You're just going to kill it. So as it is now, we are ready to have our tuna. And as I said, the salsa here complements it very well. The salsa has a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, some salt and pepper, a little lime juice, a little
You
orange
just
juice.
sprinkle that
Yeah.
on. Are you going to eat off the
Yeah.
grill? Do you get a plate? What do you
get
do?
a plate. You
Okay.
get some of the veg which
Yeah.
goes on it. And you put a little of your salsa.
That salsa is interesting.
What was it? Apples
Apples
and
and
roasted
Roasted
corn?
corn salsa.
Yeah, interesting salsa.
Which is the local corn, which I love, which we grow here. We use it here at the Stone Grill too. It's also a part. As you can see, the corn is here on
Yeah.
the plate that we have there. And then you can drizzle your balsamic reduction here. Again, the balsamic, it's all
With ginger, right?
ginger.
Okay.
Fresh local ginger we use to make a reduction. And it's great for salad, great for especially seafood, excellent for seafood.
Oh,
So we are ready to go. It's
there you go. You
ready.
gonna sample or?
I don't know if I should do this on television.
No, you have to eat.
Are there anyone else who want to try?
I love tuna. All right. So while you go ahead and plate, we're gonna shift over to the drinks as Charlie takes her first bite. I'll come back for mine. And Gilbert. So do we go to the Baymen Tavern before or after dinner?
You could probably stop there before, get a little cocktail, just keep it warm up.
Yeah.
You know.
And then
just-
come after too.
That is correct.
Okay, great.
And then, yeah, so you drink one before and you drink one after.
All right.
a Friday.
Exactly.
Exactly.
How was it?
Amazing.
Oh. All right. So let's get moving into our drinks. You're making, you said,
Yeah.
a cucumber.
Cucumber margarita
And a coconut.
and a coconut mojito.
Ooh.
Very refreshing. First, allow me to introduce here. The Radisson we try to practice green.
Yeah.
As in recycled, like containers. In this case, we're using a jam container. You know.
Okay.
We always, you could go any bar, you could find regular glasses, but I believe if we could,
Adds a little unique touch.
Yeah.
exactly, go green. And the same thing goes with our straws. And of course, I try to encourage the people, if you don't have to use it, just, yep.
All right.
It goes, I think it's going to be a little more healthy for the turtles out there hanging
So
around.
not only are they mindful of what you're putting in your body, but also what we're putting out into the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if you check our Facebook page. The Radisson get award, we won the green award.
Yeah.
For,
Well, see, because the thing is, and I do have to say it because it is a fact, you guys were using biodegradable long before it became necessary. Or mandated, I should say. It's always been necessary. Yeah. So you always got your biodegradable bags,
Yeah,
boxes
bags,
for your
bags.
food. And so now everyone else is kind of catching up.
And it's a very good and healthy things to work on, it's saving environment, saving things, and, cost especially.
All right.
All right, so if you allowed me, let me just wrap
So what are
this
we
up.
going to do first?
So we are doing today the first the mojito, which is a coconut base.
Okay.
Walk
So-
us through that process.
All right, so we're using here some fresh mint. I just went there early in my garden, just picked the fresh ones. So
You went to your garden to pick it?
yeah, I went to my garden. I
Your
have a
ra-
bargain.
Oh, you have a garden behind
Yeah.
here.
So we try to grow some fresh,
Okay.
like in this case, the mint leaves. I mean, you could purchase them, but if you could just grow them there, you think
Yeah.
it's fun?
Yeah.
Of course.
So we add the mint leaves.
Yeah, so we have the mint leaves here in this little jar. Very fancy, of course.
Yeah.
We're using fresh limes.
Yeah.
We're gonna crush them. By crushing the mint, it just give you a little more flavor to it.
So you're gonna break it up, and you don't have to get it like very fine. You just want to break up the leaves. Is that what
just
you're doing?
Yeah, just breaking up the leaves, get the real mint come out from the leaves themselves. So now we're gonna add in some a little bit of ice.
So coconut mojito.
Very refreshing, especially for this weather. It's a little warm, but what I like about it, nice and breezy nowadays. So just imagine having a coconut mojito. You could hang around the pool here.
Or in a hammock somewhere.
Yeah, or you could use our garden. As you can see, our garden there is very, open up. Yeah, please.
I may not be able to help
No
in the
problem.
kitchen, but
Yeah, so,
must be able to scoop ice.
of course. There you go.
All right.
So we're gonna add in some fresh simple syrup and some fresh squeezed lime juice. You're gonna add about like an ounce and a quarter to each drink.
Okay.
So that's simple syrup and lime juice.
So you notice this is where the secrets go in, right? Because he already has this stuff pre-mixed.
Yeah,
That's a Gilbert special.
that is correct. All right, so in this case, we're gonna use some white rum.
Uh-huh.
You could use any kind of white rum. Just. So remember, today's Friday. It's happy hour, and you could get these drinks around the bar.
Yeah.
You just come here, Radisson, ask.
So you
For-
specialize mojitos every weekend?
Yeah, and we have happy hour every Friday. It started from 5 to 8 o'clock. Okay, so we're gonna add in a little more ice. Okay, that's okay here.
Getting like. All right.
All right, and then we go with my friends here. We got the coconut.
That's it. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, it's very easy to prepare.
Simple syrup, lime juice,
juice.
Yeah.
rum, and you.
Mint
Yeah.
leaves and the lime.
But then,
Yes.
where's the coconut?
The coconut, okay. What make it a little different in this side? Now we're gonna use, I always save the best for the last.
Aha.
You could put this before
Okay.
or after. In this case, I'll put it after.
And what is that?
This is a coconut cream.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're adding a little bit of the coconut cream to that.
So is this going to be sweeter than your typical mojito?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
And we're gonna use a straw. You could use this, you could shake it in a shaker. In this case, I just like to do it like this. It just gives you a little more of the aroma of the coconut.
And I noticed like coconut shavings around the rim.
That's
of the
correct.
jar as well.
Very good observation.
She
like
knows
it.
her drinks.
Oh yeah.
Clearly.
So and then what makes it very special about this, I take my time getting the fresh coconuts. As you can see, this is the meat
Yeah.
for the coconut. I tried to make a little coconut tree there, as you see, very fancy. So if you allowed me, you could give it a little try here, and then we will garnish with a little. Oops.
All right.
That's
So
one.
this is gonna take. So that means Easter vacation, Cuba. All right. We're doing the mojitos.
That's right.
And Charlie, you're going to Mexico with your margarita.
Here you go. No, I try to be even.
Oh.
There's one for you and one for
Oh,
me.
thank you.
Yep. So as you see, I put some the coconut shells around the rim, and then I just top it up with some fresh coconut. All right. So drink number 2. Now we
All
go
right.
to the.
Cheers. Cheers. Oh, that's good.
And I like that it's sweet, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sweet and
but not
sour.
too sweet. That coconut and lime mixture, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason
That's
I.
really tasty and refreshing.
That's the
Yep.
reason I add in the coconut cream at last.
Yeah.
So it could just. All right. So this time we are
You don't have to
making
give
the.
us all your secrets, don't worry.
Okay. No,
Right.
it's always good to share. It's always good to share, ideas, and so.
All right, so
So
we
now we're doing the margarita.
So
now we're
doing the
moving to
margarita.
Mexico for the margarita.
Yes.
Okay.
Going up north.
So just use your imagination.
Aha.
We've been here, we've been there. All right. So now we use some fresh cucumbers. We got some tequila.
Hi.
You could use like a different brand of tequila, your choice.
Yeah.
So we are making here 2 drinks. So
Okay.
we'll add in 1.5 ounces each. It's a vegetable base, so we want a little flavor in between, not too strong,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
not too weak. And we're gonna add in some syrup again. And then we're gonna add in some fresh lime juice. And then here, I have some triple sec,
Okay.
just to give it a little more flavor. We dump it here. Add some more ice.
Oh, I neglected my duties. I forgot.
No problem.
So, what other type of margaritas do you make?
Well, we have like the classic one, which is a lime.
Yeah.
Here we have a lime, we have a strawberry, and in this case, I'm doing a cucumber one.
Yeah.
Or even you could even make like a mint margarita.
Oh.
Blended. You see, nowadays,
And people like the blue one too.
yeah, the blue one is also the difference with the blue curacao, which is
Yeah.
a liqueur.
All right.
So
So now we're gonna get our jars ready.
yeah, we got the jars ready. So this time we're gonna add in some sugar. I mean some salt. So we get it right here.
That's it.
Uh-huh. Let me add in just a little bit more ice.
So you could really prepare both of these drinks at home,
Yeah, you could
or
prepare
at
at
wherever
home.
you're spending each day.
So cucumber, I'm going to the. It's like a basic tequila, but you throw in the
Yeah,
a basic margarita. Obviously, I'm fixated on the tequila, but you throw in cucumbers as well.
cucumbers, exactly. Just to give it a little more refreshing, you know, walking around.
Oh,
As you can see, it has a little bit of green there.
yeah.
That is the cucumber base.
So, you know, for all the people who are trying to be healthy, you get your
Splurging a little.
fruit in with the coconut and your vegetable in with the cucumber there. We're doing good.
All right, so we're gonna garnish this one here with a cucumber slice.
I'm excited to try this one because
Yeah.
cucumber is very refreshing.
It's
Like,
very refreshing. It's very healthy. Once again,
Little
we
bit
put
more
a little guy here. This little guy right here. And there we go. That's the cucumber-based margarita.
all right, here we go.
You could make the cucumber frozen or on the rocks, but for being on the rocks, you have to make the cucumber juice first.
With my cucumber,
Okay.
where it hits me in the face.
So, how's it taste?
That is good.
This is. I need a hammock.
There you go. All right. Well, we
No,
have some
you-
pool chairs to relax here. around
You
the
get
pool.
the taste of the cucumber, but it's not so overwhelming.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And it's not as sweet as your average margarita, which I actually like.
It's very refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so there we have it, 2 drinks. So people who come to happy hour tonight can ask you for these.
Yes,
These are
they
not
ask
just for open your eyes.
No.
Okay.
I'm asking here for the cucumber margarita and the mango margarita, and maybe, you know, depending on the fruits if I have, like a mango or something like that.
Yeah, 'cause
Because I always be to be creative.
So
you know?
basically, I can come and request whatever I want. You can try and make it.
Yep. So once I have the fruit around me, I give it a try.
He gave his disclaimer clearly. All right, so that is, of course, we had Chef Roy who fixed up this delicious tuna. You can get it at Stone Grill. And we also got our cucumbers,
And our
margarita, and
the mojito.
the coconut mojito. All right, so here to chit chat with
Equally
us a bit
delicious.
about. Actually, what we're gonna do is take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap up. So stay tuned.
But your body